Christopher Thomas, and I'm from Newark, New Jersey. Well, growing up in Newark, when I was younger, it wasn't as rough. I actually lived with both of my parents until I was about 15. Is when things started to really go, to the left, which I wasn't really accustomed to. Growing up, I was raised as a Jehovah's Witness, so I was into the religion, the model family, and then to take a blow to be the total opposite was more of a mental thing to have to deal with, to be strong when your father's not there in the most important times that you feel he needs to be there. It forced me to do a lot of things as a teenager, and I feel that forced me to act in a leadership role quicker than I felt I had to, and I wasn't able to enjoy some of the things as a youth that I would wanted to. It also forced me to do a lot of things that, I never thought in a million years I would be doing. When it came to things that, were not agreeing with the law. But those things just have all made, valuable lessons and taught me a lot about life and helped me to become the man I am now, and, the way I think and move and my actions. All that has helped me with that. Well, basically, growing up, I would want to be like my brother. My brother was into the streets, so I started to be with him, hanging in the streets, and I slowly slid into, found myself being around the gangs. Then from being around it, being in it, that right there was just like a click light. That definitely, as growing up, what my life wasn't like. I was a straight A student, always doing different things, involved in different things. I always like to be in the forefront of things. That's just my personality. So being in dance helped me get away from a lot of the things that I felt if I wasn't doing dance, I just would have kept getting involved in more negative things, more crime that I was just doing to pass time, or I was thinking would have been fun things to do, not really thinking that those were things that could get me killed. Now what I do, I've been working for the mayor's office since 2008. That has taught me a lot from being basically, I'm a public servant. We deal with youth, we deal with the parents, help me know how to deal with people, how to handle certain situations, and it also helps so I can know how to deal with my own child, my own daughter. Chloe Thomas, who was the love of my life, best thing to ever happen to me, really having a daughter. It's my love right here. It's my love. But working, I've always held a job, worked at Best Buy for 5 years, and getting fired from there. In between doing that, I dabbled into radio promotions, working with a guy, Michael Mounts, for Cash Money Records, which was a real fun experience, and being able to do that, going from dancing into doing, something like that, which is in the same field, entertainment, and being involved in it, getting to be around or talk to the stars that you was once fans of, to now be able to talk to them and, do the work for them, was just a real eye-opening experience. And then I came over to the mayor's office, which was more substantial salary benefits for me about to have a newborn daughter. Don't let Newark, or what people think Newark is, define who you are. There's a lot of great people and great things in this city. When you live in an urban area, you're going to have the stigmatism of everything's crime, everybody's bad, everybody's a thug, everybody's a murderer. People do think like that. You just have to rise above that. You have to set your own path and, ignore those things. Or not even ignore those things. You should come full frontal with those things that people are saying and, combat it and let that make you become a better person, and what you want to do in life. Just because you're from North doesn't mean that you can't be successful. There's a lot of successful people that came from the city. There's a lot of successful people that live in this city. that are role models, that are doing things to set the path and set the scene for what other people should be doing. I want to give a shout out to DanceMogulMagazine, greatest magazine to come to the dance field. You know it, you heard it here from Christopher, aka Hitman Thomas.